Have you ever noticed how very few people actually pay cash for a house? I mean, if paying cash for everything was always the smartest financial move, nobody would ever get a mortgage. They just save up for like 30 years and then buy a house when they're 78. They just look at each other and say, "Well, honey, we finally did it, but the stairs are going to be a little tough, but hey, we own it." No, people get mortgages because they want to control a bigger asset today instead of waiting decades to save every dollar first. They're using leverage. Now, leverage gets a bad reputation because some people hear that word and think of someone financing a jet ski that they just can't afford. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about essentially using other people's money strategically to help accomplish something bigger, like buying a home. But think about it. If you could take that same principle and apply it to savings, if you could save $20,000 a year on your own, that's great. But what if there was a way to have substantially more money working for you from the beginning instead of waiting for years for it to build up all by yourself? That's why businesses borrow money. That's why people get mortgages. That's why investors use leverage. Not because they're broke, but because they understand that sometimes time can be far more valuable than money. The right strategy can help potentially create more growth, more protection for your family, and more income down the road than simply trying to do everything on your own. I mean, when it's all said and done, we're talking about 40 to 60% more income in retirement by using leverage the right way instead of going at it yourself. Now, look, this doesn't fit everybody. Nothing does. But people who understand leverage, they aren't asking how much does this cost? No. They're looking at this and then they're asking, what can this help me accomplish that I couldn't do by myself? And that's a completely different question. If you're wanting to find a way to save more for your future, or maybe catch up because you don't feel you've saved enough in the past, then maybe we should talk.